the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Detroit, Casey Mize. He leads the league in ERA, Siggy.
Yeah, he's always around the zone, Boog. Gets weak contact and makes hitters guess. That's how he's been able to stay on top.
Everything's crisp, movement, mix, location. A little different from your cardio stats, Siggy.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we know the numbers don't lie. Elite is elite. They'll be leaning on that arm all summer long. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Fought off foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just underway here in Detroit. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. One and second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. The Tigers coming up. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Jacob Misiorowski. What do you have on him, Chris? Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Gleyber swings, drives one. Going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Colt Keith digs in now. Went deep in the ball game last night. Hit hard but foul off to the left. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Siggy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Just missed it. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Has a chance to make it a 15-game hitting streak in this one. That's the ball.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. We played an inning. Top of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Fastball for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Mize, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Meadows under it. One down. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn.
He's been lately working on a 5-game hitting streak.
in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. No score here in the second. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7.
Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. On the ground, right side. Torres to first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the inning, Spencer Torkelson up now, top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
This one in the air, right field, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Popped up. Contreras takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Kerry Carpenter the next to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. On the line, base hit. Coming around third is Torkelson. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Now here is Parker Meadows.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2.
Runner on the move. Up the middle. Throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now it's the power speed combo. Matt Vierling. Big time power. Runner breaks for third. Hit hard on the ground is short. In time to Vaughn. That ends the inning. Pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching the game. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. On the ground to the left. Keith on the run. Throw to first. In time. Got him.
Batting 9th, shortstop.
Next for the Brewers, Joey Ortiz. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And that one fouled off.
Splitter, low outside.
The 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball, low inside.
The 0-2. Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
This is Bryce Terang. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Fastball for a strike at 95. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Gone in order. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Towards first. Fair ball. And he's into second with nobody out.
Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Foul ball there. Man at second. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Cole Heath.
First and second, no outs. Colt Heath, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Double play ball to second. Here's Ortiz for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Grounded out his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 on, 1 out. This one in the air center field. Freeman settles underneath it, brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. Here's a tapper towards short. Ortiz sends it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Yelich swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouls. Struck him out looking, and that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike.
Sinker. Low middle.
Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball.
Splitter. Low inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Right side, Carpenter settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Foul ball. Here's 0-1. In the air to left center. Yelich on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Parker Meadows. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. The 0-1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Matt Vierling will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Now he breaks his back. In plenty of time to first, 3rd out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Vaughn leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, right field. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the DH, Jake Bauers. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Inside. And 1-1. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Hard ground ball, base knocked. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Got the top.
For Milwaukee,
Colt Heat up now for the Tigers.
Ashby.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Rengifo tracks it down for the out. 1 pitch and 1 out. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 1 out. On the ground to second, might be 2. Here's Ortiz for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. 1 for 2. That's a base hit as a run scores. The relay to second. Safe. He beats it. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now, Zach McKinstry. The Tigers trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. 0-2 now. On the ground right side. Vaughn takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. Swinging a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Slider. Low inside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Swings through that. And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Splitter.
Bryce Terang, the next to hit. That one pushed to the left and foul. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Leading off, Kerry Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the right side. Terang throws to first in time.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Parker Meadows.
So digging in, Parker Meadows. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. In the air, left field. Yelich gets under it. He's got it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder, Matt Vierling.
Next to hit, Matt Vierling. He's grounded out a couple of times.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Swings, and this one's flared. And foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
On the ground to short. They get the force, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Yelich, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat, and you definitely start to question yourself.
Stepping in, William Contreras. Throw to first in time.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now, they just don't have it.
Chourio in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 0-2. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Trying to move him over here. And that's a foul ball. Man at second. pitches, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. Now 1-2. Up the middle. First, nicely done for the out. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the DH, Freddie Freeman. He's got the power, but great contact skills. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone! And Freddie goes deep. His 7th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5 zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down, and here is Spencer Torkelson. That one found hard the other way. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first in time. Manager out of the dugout. D.L. Hall will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Yelich moving back for it. On the warning track and hauls it in. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. And the lead is now 5-0. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Back at Comerica Park. Ready to begin the 8th. Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Mize into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Freeling, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
Low inside.
The 0-2. Got it. 2 down. Freeling. Thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 8 innings. Back here in Detroit, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's going to be Parker Meadows. There's a high chopper. Oh, a great flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next,
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short, Ortiz. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, all set to start the ninth in this one. Luis Rengifo digs in now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Middle outside.
This one popped up. Torres in position. And it drops in. And they have their first hit since the second inning. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Late with the swing there. Out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Man at second. Up the middle. That's a base hit. And now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Grounded to third. Could be two. Keith to second. And that's a double play to end it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping.